Is this better? Okay, because I just want to have a normal conversation with you guys. And yeah, I tried to film 20 videos before this and they just don't work out. It's not happening. I had to glue on my eyelashes and redo my eye makeup because I keep crying, because that's what I do, as you've seen in the past videos. It made me feel like, oh, and like becoming a new person, or like, I don't know, I'm stressing so much. Yeah, that's a lot. For starters, let me just say this, because this has been bugging me for months now. I'm a dog groomer. As I was doing a dog's nails with the Dremel, this happened. It got caught. I had to cut it. Don't make fun of me. But anyways, so I moved, which is something I should have done 7 years ago, but why did I decide to do this? I did not know it was this pattern and I fucking hate it. Ugh. I fucking hate that. I'm so mad. Ugh, whatever. Whatever. I don't care anymore. You know, we're not gonna shame for being on different paces, even though I tend to do that. I'm sorry, I am that type of person, only in certain situations. Like if you're in your 20s, no, but if you're like a 30-year-old man and you just don't want to grow up, okay, I'm gonna put my foot down. But I'm just a girl, you know. Do you like my socks? Okay, so I'm gonna try not to cry like I did right now, because I just fixed my fucking makeup and I had to change the lighting and everything and the video and whatever. But I think I like this spot. So I moved. Last time I moved, I was 17. I moved into my own apartment, and that was a whole thing on its own. My aunt was manager at an apartment complex. They gave her a free apartment. This bitch has a beautiful fucking house that she did not need it, so she rented it out to me. Shit happens. She got mad because I was smoking weed. I don't fucking know. Bullshit. I got kicked out and all of my stuff went to shit. My couches, my table, my bed, everything. I was just like, I don't have anybody to help me bring it home. Just get rid of it. Shit happened. She dropped my bed on the freeway while transporting it to my grandparents, who I said they could have it. So I don't know, that was a fucking lie, but I think she probably just sold it or something. My couches, everything, just, my grandma took my couches for a couple years. They had them. They just got rid of them recently. But yeah, so anyways, that was a lot. So I was like, oh, I don't want to move in anywhere else. I had like a piggy bank with a couple $100s when I went back to my mom's. I literally had to buy like the cheapest futon I could find on Craigslist, and that's it. And I think before that I was living like on an air mattress for like months. So I'm traveling a lot. I've been going through a lot of shit. This time I had an opportunity to get this apartment, so I was just like, I'm gonna jump on it. It was really spontaneous. I was really depressed at home because personal situations that have been happening. This year started off the most amazing year of my life. I was so happy. I thought that was it. I thought that was set to be the way my life was gonna look for the rest of my life, and sadly it took a turn for reasons. And yeah, now I'm on my own and paying bills on my own for the first time in months, and it's really fucking hard. But luckily I got promoted in my job. I'm full-time now. I'm getting more hours, more money, more opportunities. I even passed like a little schooling academy. I got a certificate, and it was like, I'm the most depressed I've ever been in my life. And like talking about that, my storage cut out. So yeah, so anyways, I'm like the most depressed I've ever been in my life. But yeah, so it's like I'm trying to get out of that right now, and it's a lot. I work all week. I'm trying to get back into OnlyFans and like, you know, my sex work and shit. And it sucks because like being a worker like that, men don't take you seriously, and I'm just an object to them, which sucks because my goal is to get married and have kids, to the point where I'm honestly, this is so fucking sad. I want to cry just saying this. I have abandonment issues, and it's gotten to the point where I want to get inseminated so I could have a kid and have something there with me. That's so sad. That's why I got a dog and that's why I have animals. But like, I need like a human. I need something to take care of. I want to feel like a mom, and I want to feel like I belong to someone, someone belongs to me. And I think I'm considering getting inseminated. And that might be my next journey. So we'll see how that goes. But then I'm just thinking about like, I don't think I could do it alone. I cannot carry a baby and have it in me knowing that like I don't have a man to like go to doctor's appointments with me and to take care of me, and like that is going to be heartbreaking. So I'm thinking about it, you know. I'm going to go and see what the process is like and see like how I could be able to do that. And obviously I can't afford it financially on my own right now, but in the next like 6 months, hey, I'm considering it. I really am. We'll see how that goes though. Yeah, and that's just really weird to me. But yeah, so I have my own apartment now and I live alone. Like I said, coming home alone, waking up alone, going to sleep alone is the most heartbreaking fucking thing ever. My family came over a handful of times. They live down the fucking street. But the thing is, I have no friends. The one friend I have that got me this place, she is, I used to call her my soulmate because that's what I think she is. Like, there couldn't have been a more perfect person to come into my life at the time she came into my life. It just couldn't be more perfect. And I thought somebody opened my door. That was weird. But yeah, it just couldn't be more perfect. And I love her so much, and she definitely is my soulmate, and I don't think I could have found anybody better than her to be here with me. But since I do only have one friend, it's really hard. Like, I don't like to bug her too much. She even says, come over every day. Come over, I'll go over there. And she's the most, she even hits me up just to check on me. And sometimes I'm depressed and I don't want to talk to anyone, but I will never ever ignore her. And I'm just like, thank you so much. Like, you have no idea how much you and this means to me. So they're amazing. Everything's amazing. It's just a great place I'm at right now. Just mentally, I just feel so alone. You know, there's just some things that people can't help with, and that is one of them. And now I think it's helped that I have my own responsibilities now, because now I can't just this is so sad. I can't just kill myself. Is that sad to say? But now I kind of have to stick with this shit, and I have to pay rent, and I have all my stuff here, and I have bills. And back then, killing myself was an option that I was trying to take multiple times. And now it's not an option for me. So that's kind of sad. Obviously, when the day comes and I'm gonna do it, because I'm like on a 30-year plan type shit, I don't think I'm gonna live that old, and if I do, I'm gone. Unless I have like a kid or something, you know. But so like now I'm forced to be alive, and I'm forced to be here, sadly. And it's okay. It's all right for now. And when I'm not home and in my own head, I'm having, like, work is the one thing I look forward to, because I love everybody there. Like, it's so weird. Everybody, like, they're like, I don't know. Like, one guy, he sees me as like, oh, this satanic girl, you know, whatever. And then he's like, you're actually, like, being told that I'm nice and I'm sweet is like an amazing compliment to me. It means the fucking world to me when people are like, I didn't expect you to be nice. I didn't expect you to be so sweet, because I am. I feel like I'm sweet. I feel like I'm great. And a lot of people, like, if they look at me and don't want to like me because the way I look, then that's a fucking personal problem, you know? So, you know, and then like my manager is just like, hey, Nova, do you have any stories for today? Like, any more stories for us? And I have a crazy life, and I'm very open about that, and I mention it. And another girl I work with, she's amazing. I house sit for her a lot. Um, well, twice. To me, that's a lot. And like, you know, I'll go feed her cats or just go like, and she's the sweetest, most amazing girl ever. Like, if like you got to know her, you would be like, how are you guys like cool outside of work? Because like she's the sweetest, most amazing, beautiful girl. And she always tells me I'm pretty and I'm a bad bitch, and I'm just like that just is the most, she's amazing and shit like that. It really, I don't know, it just makes me happy to go to work every day. I'm literally happy. That's my only form of socialization other than going to my mom's house to see my dog. I go every day. She lives 2 streets down, so I go to her house every day, see my dog, feed him. I brought him over here one time. He pissed on my $4,000 couches, so I don't think I'm gonna do that again. If I do, like, I want to bring him out. He was supposed to live here with me, but I'm a broke bitch. I don't know if I put in the clip where I mentioned that my house is 90 degrees at all times. So if he is here, I can't do that. So I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so I'm just trying to give a life update. I haven't been on here for what, 2 years, 3 years? I don't know how long it's been since the Sugar Daddy video. And yeah, should I? Okay. But like, it's just with my line of work, you know, being on OnlyFans, being this and that, being the girl I am, I get a lot of hate, and I get a lot of like men not wanting to take me seriously when all I want is to be taken seriously, you know? Like I said, one day I'm gonna pop up pregnant with probably insemination or just have a whole ass husband next to me, and that's gonna be my life. And I honestly can't wait for that day, and it's gonna happen soon because I feel like I'm the most mature and clean headspace I've ever been in, and I'm just so ready for what's to come. And this place has helped me feel that way. So, oh yeah, and I'll give you guys a tour, but it's trash right now. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be so much better in a few days, but as of right now, it's a lot, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, my life has been interesting. So, oh yeah, and I'm a dog groomer now. I'm very proud to say that. I worked really hard. I'm going to college for animal science to hopefully one day, maybe be, sorry, that's how I burp, to be a vet. And with the way I look, it's gonna be impossible to find a job, but I love cowboys. I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm an emo bitch who loves me some yeehaw motherfuckers. I love them white boys with the mullets who like ride horse. I love cowboys so much. So then like I literally went to Relay, and like I love animals, and I was doing animal science, and I didn't understand it was gonna be with cows and like livestock, like, you know. And there were so many cowboys there. Oh, I was talking to one, and that didn't work out. He was a college boy who just wanted to be annoying and bang, and I was like, no, I'm 25, I want a husband. Like, it was just like, it was a lot. Or I was like 23 at the moment, but yeah. So it was just, I don't know, I love cowboys. So one day I'm gonna pop up, like I said, I'm gonna be pregnant. Oh my gosh, you guys should see, I got a little stuffy that I'm gonna give my son, my first son, when he's born. It's like a little deer. I love cowboys shit. So my theme, and basically my theme in my house is cowboys, and like cowboy, it's gonna be, you know, like I'll show you. I'm gonna get new couches maybe, because these are $4,000. I literally can't even afford to pay PG&E. That's why I'm in a 95-degree house. But I'm gonna get better couches, the color I want them to be, because I don't like this color at all. Even though it's my favorite color, but I want my theme to be a different color. So yeah, so like I love cowboys, and one day I'm gonna have my little farm and my Scottish Highland cows, my Longhorn cows, and I'm gonna have my shit together, my chickens and my goats and all that shit. And I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. But yeah, as of right now, this is all me. This is what I'm doing with my life, and yeah. So let me show you guys what I'm doing right now. Okay, starting with the kitchen, because that is the first thing you see when you walk through the front door. Yeah, it's really small and it's in such a weird spot. I have so many ideas of things I want to put there, and you know, my little farmhouse vibe. I want to like barn doors or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so I got lots of drinks. I don't have food. Do cookies count? I'm not sure, but I got drinks. I got lots of snacks. And yeah, no food. I don't eat food. But yeah, this is a cute little kitchen. It's just me. I'm literally living alone. There's nothing. I don't need to worry about that. Oh yeah, so that's it with the light on. And then this is my dining room. I like it. I love my table. The table's my favorite thing. This stuff isn't gonna stay here. I have another bookshelf coming. It's actually behind me. I need to set it up. I'm kind of lagging on that because I am getting rid of my couches soon, so I need to make room before I add something else. I had a Hobby Lobby trip the other day, so I bought lots of things. But yeah, so this is currently how this is looking. A lot of this stuff is gonna be gone, but I love it. It's just me, so I don't need to worry about any of that. I love the little chandelier. The set is going. The set was up there before, but that's my friend. She's gonna take it. And then all of my random things. My cool shit is hidden, so I should take that out. But yeah, so I'm gonna have another shelf soon. I'm gonna hang those frames in my room. I want my room to be full of like, I say gay shit. I don't know what it's called. Fruity shit, stupid, cheesy things, okay? And I wanted, even though I'm single, you'll see how my room looks right now. Yeah, so my couches, I have somebody picking them up tomorrow. And I'm really sad because I don't want to see them go. They're amazing, but I wanted something more of this color. And if I got that color, I would have had to wait a couple months. So I just got whatever was available, and now I regret it. That's the Chucky doll. I'm not sure if I already talked about that in the video. I probably haven't, so you will hear about this one and also him. He was gone for a couple days. In the video that I'm talking, he was gone at the moment, but he's here now. I bought him from my friend, so I don't know if that was a good decision. You guys could let me know. My books, I like to sit down and read. I got my little back patio. That tree lights up, but when I get rid of these couches, I can plug it in. And yeah, I got all my books. I got a really good book collection. I'm so proud of my collection. I love them so much. And yeah, my TV, I spend a good amount of time here. Sometimes I'll be in my room and I'm like, wait, I have a whole living room I could chill in. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then when you go down the hallway, oh my gosh, I have bedhead. There is my room. I love my room. It is really cute. See the little frame. I'm going to put all types of frames in here. Just these lights, I need an extension cord because they're going to be covering that whole wall. And then all my cow stuff. I'm very proud of how it's looking so far. I really like these lights. Shout out to my brother for working on this for a whole hour. He is amazing. And yeah, I'm very happy that I got something so cool. And yeah, got all my Bath and Body shit. That shelf is not gonna stay there. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I got my cow things. I got lots of shit going on here. And yeah, so across the room. Okay, I'm gonna warn you guys. This is a mess. This is the most insane thing ever. This is my hoarding room. That's what I call it. All of my things from storage, all of this stuff was in the dining room and the living room. And then one day I was just like, okay, no, all of this shit, I'm gonna shove it in here. 90% of it is gonna be gone. I got some of my reptiles here. The others are at my house. I took over a couple from some girl. I'll talk about that in another video, hopefully. And yeah, so a lot of this shit is gonna be gone, thrown away, donated, storage. I don't know, but this is gonna be completely empty and just have my reptiles. And the last but not least is the bathroom. Really small, really simple. It's just me. Yeah, I love my curtains. I love the little things I have so far. My little basket. It's cute. It's just me. Like I said, I have no one to be here, so it's just like this is so cozy. This is all me, and I'm just chilling all day. I love it. I totally forgot that I had a story time for you guys. Okay, so the tour I just gave you guys, there is, I can't breathe, literally just walking around the house and talking. I can't walk and talk at the same time. Okay. I have issues. So the second room I showed you, the hoarding room is what I call it. The closet in there, okay? The closet. So I couldn't put anything in there my first week here because my friend had her stuff in there. She just threw like the random things in there that she was gonna pick up later. So it was kind of like her hoarding room. So she had like some things in there, and I couldn't put my stuff in there for like the first week. So then she ended up coming and picking up her things. So I was helping her. I was like helping her bag her things, and she asked me, like, before I even moved in, she asked if she could leave a statue here. She used to, I don't know an easy way to say this to people who don't understand. She used to worship something called the Santa Muerte, and it is like, I like to call it like an evil version of the Virgin Mary, but that's not really what it is. It's kind of like a Mexican thing, like I think it's like a religion. I'm not really sure. I can't talk about it because I don't really know, but the way I'm a Satanist, she worships her, the Santa Muerte. So she had a shrine of her. She's been worshiping her for years. You know, she dedicated herself to that. So yeah, so she had like a shrine of her, and like, you know, she would give her like money and like this, and I like the Santa Muerte. I really like the idea of it, but the thing is, she's very jealous. She's a very jealous thing to worship, basically. So I could never worship her because in my head I dedicated myself to Satan. Sorry if you didn't know that, but that's the truth. I'm a Satanist and I dedicate myself to him, and I hope to be with him in my afterlife. So, and another thing is, I don't see him the way other people see him, okay? I see him as misunderstood, and I see him as like a giant teddy bear who I just want to hug. So I'm not a horrible person. That's just the way I think. You know, I like things that are misunderstood. That's why I like snakes and pit bulls and things that people hate, because I see them as they just need love, just like me. I just need love. So yeah, so that's why I worship Satan, and I can't worship the Santa Muerte. Like, I like her, I like the idea of her, but I would never be able to get into that because she's so jealous. And if you give yourself to her, you need to dedicate your time to her. You need to pray to her. You need to give her money and all this shit that I can't do, especially for like another woman. I'm sorry, but I love Satan, so I just can't do that. So my friend asked if she could leave it here before I even moved in, and I said yes. I thought nothing about it. I was like, yeah, of course, like, I don't mind. She's like, it's gonna be in the closet, whatever. And she's like, you know, just be careful around it. She does have money on her, and if you touch the money, you're cursed. Like, there's no way you could like steal from her or anything like that. Like, it's just common sense, you know? So yeah, so she had that in the closet with money and a whole bunch of things, and I thought it was beautiful. It was a really beautiful statue, and she just had it there. So I didn't notice it until I was moving in, until she moved all her stuff out, and I was putting my stuff in, and I was like, wow, that's the statue. She's like, yeah, you don't mind if I leave it here, right? And she already asked me, and I was like, yeah, no, go ahead. Okay, so damn it, I don't know if I told it out of order, but a couple days before this, me and at the moment I did have an ex who was helping me move in, and he was supposed to follow along. He was supposed to be here and he's not, but he was helping me move in, and we were in the kitchen. So I don't know if you guys see, I'll explain it right now. I'll show you guys, I'll explain it. So the other room is right there, which the closet would have to be right here, and we were standing right here. Like, we were in the kitchen talking, moving boxes, and we heard, "Hi, I'm Chucky," in this, I didn't realize it was in this wall. I thought it was outside or something, or I don't know, the TV was off. So yeah, it was right there. Okay, so yeah, so the wall's right there and whatever. So in the kitchen where we were sitting, he was sitting, I was standing, TV's off, nothing's on, whatever. And then we just hear, loud as day, "Hi, I'm Chucky." And then we look at each other because just like hours before that, maybe, we took out my Chucky doll out of my one of my boxes that we were unpacking, and I was like, "Oh my god," and I sat him on the couch with me, and he was like, "Your Chucky doll makes noise?" Like, yeah, it was creepy that just happened out of nowhere, but I was like, no, my Chucky doll doesn't fucking make noise. And we just looked at each other like, what? So then I went to go grab my Chucky doll. Sorry if you've seen ass. I went to go grab my Chucky doll, and I'm squeezing him, trying to make him like, so I don't hear anything. He doesn't have a voice box. I got this shit at Spencer's. Like, it's a cheap doll. I love him, but it's not the greatest. And I'm squeezing, and then I found his little knife. But I'm like squeezing it, trying to find a voice box, and there's nothing. So I was just like, that was fucking weird. Maybe one of the neighbors is watching Chucky, and we just heard it loud as day at that one line. Who knows, So I don't know. Anyways, days go by, and my homegirl starts, I'm really bad at telling stories. Anyways, this happened a couple days before I was helping my friend move out the hoarder room. So days later, when I'm helping my friend move and she asked me if I wanted to keep the statue, I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and leave it here. She's moving stuff around the closet, and then she's just like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot about this." She pulls out a life-size child's play doll. First off, that is on my wish list. I will do anything for that doll. I love that doll. Speaking of wish list, I'm gonna add one to this video if you want to buy me anything for my house or anything. But that fucking Chucky doll is, I love that doll so much. And she had it, and I was like, "Why you have it? I want it." And she pulls it out, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot about this." And she pulls out the doll, and I was like, "What the fuck? Does that doll make noise?" And she was like, "No, not that I know of. I never heard it." Like, I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And then like I was telling everybody at work about this, and I was telling so then I told her about it, and I ran to go get my Chucky doll, and I was like, "Look, I have this doll, and it wasn't this doll." And she's like, "Oh, well, I don't know if my doll even makes noise." There was no buttons on the outside. I'm pretty sure it probably makes noise. I'm 99% sure. I don't know how those dolls work, but there was no button. There was no try me. There was no nothing on that doll. And for her to have never heard it, I don't know what the fuck we heard, but the way we were in the kitchen and the way the wall was right there, the wall that the doll was in, we just heard it had to be the doll. But it was right next to her Santa Muerte statue. They were literally buddies in the closet for who knows how long. They were there together. And just for me to have heard that, I was just like, I don't fucking know. Something about that shit just made me feel weird. And I love the Chucky doll, but that Santa Muerte, I have a feeling like she did not like me. And her owner was gone. Her owner left. Her owner is a changed woman. She's different now. She probably doesn't give her as much time as she used to. And she has a woman living in the house, a new woman who worships something else. So I genuinely think that doll did not fuck with me, did not like me. Every time that my family would come over, my sister said that she just felt like tired, and she just Felt weird being here. I was having the worst luck of my life. I was crying the most I've ever cried in my life. I was in the most worst phase of my life. I had sleep paralysis for the first time I've ever had in my life. For me being schizo and all that shit, I've never had sleep paralysis. And just for me to have sleep paralysis that night was, or the night before she left, was the most insane thing ever. I've never experienced anything like that. I'll probably show you guys like a point of view of like the sleep paralysis thing I had. Okay, so for the sleep paralysis thing I was talking about, I was in bed like this, okay? And in my sleep or whatever, dreams, hallucination, I don't know, I was awake and looking up exactly like this, the way you see it in the camera. I was looking down, and the lady was standing there in the middle of the fucking hallway. And yeah, that's the way I seen her. She was standing facing the bathroom, facing that way. And she looked over at the other room, and then she looked over at me, and it just fucking ran. It was weird. But it was so weird. It was an old woman. She was walking down the hallway, and when you walk down the hallway, right there, like if you stop like in front of the bathroom, my room is to the left, the extra room is to the right where the doll and the statue were at. The woman stopped in between the rooms. She looked right. It was an old lady, fucking short white hair, nightgown. I don't know what color the nightgown was. I just seen a long nightgown. She was walking down the hallway, and she looked right towards the room, and then she looked left towards me. And I just remember laying in bed and just looking down, and I was like, couldn't talk, couldn't move, and I wanted to be like, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of my house. It felt so real. And I just remember trying to move and trying to like wiggle and just like mumbling. And the old woman ran at me full fucking speed, jumped on top of me, and like put her hands over my fucking mouth. And I have a gun on my headboard, so I was trying to grab it, but I couldn't move. And she was just like on top of me. And I just remember waking up and like, oh my God. And I just remember just like, that just fucking happened. Like, it was the weirdest thing ever. And then the day after, I was like, girl, come get your statue. I can't do this anymore. I don't know what that old woman symbolizes. I don't know anything. That was just creepy to me. I don't know. And I want to say it's done, but then after the statue left, everything was good. I had the best night's sleep I've ever had in my life. But then a couple of days later, I woke up to my walls shaking, and I asked my mom if there was an earthquake that night. I don't know what happened. I don't know anything, but I woke up to my walls shaking, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I don't know if it was an earthquake. And I was telling my manager about it, and he's very religious, and he says that's like a form of like sleep terror. I can't say that word. Sleep scares, basically. And I was just like, I hope I'm not experiencing that, because I finally got rid of the bad thing, and I just hope I'm okay. I don't fucking know what's going on. But yeah, so like, honestly, that shit is kind of keeping me on my feet. Like, it's keeping me like, ooh, what's gonna happen tonight? Because I'm so bored. I'm not gonna lie. I watched Twilight. I bought Twilight, and I've been watching it every night, every day when I'm bored. When I come home from work, I put it on as background noise. I watch Shane Dawson religiously, the same video, because I don't want it to end. And right before it ends, I restart it because I don't want my camera or my phone hate me and don't want to see me make a video. No, I'm just kidding. I just have a lot of storage, and my phone's just trash, and I need a new one. But yeah, so I guess I read that that's like a form of like depression or anxiety or whatever, ADHD. I don't fucking know. Everything's the same. I have everything. I'm pretty sure everybody else in the world has everything too. But yeah, so like, honestly, talking to my phone, and I hope somebody reaches out and comments and texts me or something. I'm gonna leave my Instagram down below like I always do, and please hit me up. I need friends. I live in Fresno. I'm sorry, like, I've had people stalk me and try to kill me. I don't care. I live in Fresno, okay? If you're ever in town, please hit me up. Please be my friend. I don't drink. I smoke. I watch movies, and I chill, and I like to be at home, and I like to meet new people, and I like to go shopping. Shopping is my favorite thing ever. And I like, my phone hates me. But yeah, I don't really like to drive much, but I'll drive if I have to. But if you drive here and want to do stuff with me and you drive, that'll be great. No, but for real though, I'm cool with just being here all day, because that's pretty much what I do alone, so I could use some company. But yeah, I'm really happy with where I'm at, and I didn't want this to be a negative video whatsoever. Please feel free to hit me up. I found my tattoo machine, so I was gonna sell it, but I might just start doing tattoos again. Who knows? It'll be fun, it'll be great, and I really hope that I found some of my old viewers. And I had so many people reach out to me in the last like year or two, like telling me some really cool things about how much they liked me and my videos, and just like it was like an escape. And it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be real, not entertaining, not fun, not funny. It's just me, you know. And like, you could have this in real life. Just come hang out with me. You know, it's fun, it's great. I love everybody, and I owed you guys just a little explanation. Sorry, I'm not disappearing on you guys. This is just me. And if you have any like ideas, anybody wants to hit me up, let's come make a fucking cooking video. Let's bring it back to the video 1 when I made cupcakes with my cousin. Let's do that. That'll be fun. Like, I don't care. It'll be great. And yeah, I adore all you guys. And my cousin Allie, if you're watching, thank you. She's my biggest little fan, and I love her. But yeah, see you guys next time.